Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
This is the RV Hour, and I am Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World. Hey, I'm sitting here with my best man, producer, and marketing guru, Dwayne Adams. And we have a special guest, Jim McColl. Yay. So Jim just popped in today, and let me tell you something. We grabbed him and we brought him back here. So, Jim, tell us how you're feeling to be on camera.
I appreciate the honor and the privilege. You forgot to introduce me as your favorite rep. You did.
He is my favorite Rev rep, and if somebody doesn't know what Rev was, I'll let you explain it.
Okay. Well, I'm with Holiday Rambler. We build a variety of gas product, gas A's, diesel motorhomes. Yay. We just recently introduced some other additional products, but Holiday Rambler is an iconic brand in the industry, been around for a long time. We stand behind our products, and we only pick the best dealers in the marketplace. So that's why we're here with Giant Rec.
So we aged ourselves earlier. How long have you been with, in the RV industry?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I only worked for one company in my entire career. I just graduated from college, and I came to work for this company. So I've been with them for 38 years.
Yay! Well, you've been through a lot of changes then.
A lot of deep foxholes too.
I think this is my 47th year or something like that. Yeah, man, at Recreation World. Yes. One company.
Now I feel like a pup.
So, but yeah, I remember Holiday Rambler going through the 08 was bad, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's changed ownerships several times, but I think they found their ground, and the quality of your product is impeccable.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate hearing that. Yeah, we have our factories in Decatur, Indiana. We always pick small towns to build our factories in because that was a stable workforce, a loyal workforce, and a workforce that really cared because we're part of the community there. So that's it pays off in the long run because our quality and everything is consistent. A lot of manufacturers will build stuff and just send it out there. We actually have a process in place that if a certain warranty item is consistent or we see a spike in something, all this stuff feeds back directly to the factory, and it actually goes into a pool. So it goes directly to the production floor. So those issues are addressed immediately.
Oh. That's very interesting. I'm telling you, and it's not a lie. I've noticed that the quality has been increasing year over year as long as we've been a dealer for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we really appreciate the partnership. And in our conversation earlier today, we were talking about maybe a special program that is not official yet. But I'm going to say it's not official yet. I do have to tell our listeners that just keep an eye open.
That's right.
It was like a team effort here, to incentivize some of our great bargains that are available on our new 2024s.
There you go.
Because right now it's 2025, and I don't want them anymore. I want to replace them with the 25s or 6s.
Yeah, you already talk about a deer caught in headlights. I had no idea he was going to do that, but I am working on something special for Giant Rec, and there it is. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So that's
great.
So exciting.
Yeah, man.
And their floor plans and their products, I mean, second to none. You had a great Tampa Super Show.
Oh, yeah.
Where apparently sold 50 of his products.
Fantastic Super Show. Actually, really heavy diesel stuff, too. That's unusual for the Super Show. A lot of times, mostly, not mostly, but probably about 60% gas. Actually, this time it was flipped. 60% of it was diesel and a lot of tag axle diesel. So,
see? Oh, wow. That was amazing.
Yeah,
and,
I think the sign of the economy is really bouncing back, and where the country's heading.
There you go. I agree.
Yeah, man.
I feel it too. Unfortunately, in Tampa, we were in the way back 40.
Yeah.
And by the time customers got there, they were basically war weary. Basically, it reminded me of the guys with the fife and the drums, limping back to the, during the Revolutionary War.
Sponsor a trolley next year.
Yeah, we have to do something. Yeah, but with that being said, our Tampa show was much better than the previous year, but we had a much bigger display, so more inventory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were speaking with Larry earlier. That was actually the spot we were in last year. So it is, yeah, the band and fife getting back there. It's kind of hard to get back there.
That's true.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tully, what are you most excited about in the new products that you're coming out with?
Yeah.
Maybe, or what are you working on? Maybe that's like hush, hush, secret in the working of things, like the 2026 model year. I know it's early 25 right now.
And they're ready.
I really don't know when the factories change, but I know from like Tiffin, Allegro, I got 2026 pricing.
Oh, there you go.
So apparently that's probably going to change soon. I don't know.
Yeah, we're usually a couple of months, maybe 2 or 3 months out beyond what the most of the manufacturers do. Only gives more opportunity in prime season to sell the valuable products that are on the lot right now. Like, for example, at 25, we had an awesome year. We made a lot of beautiful changes to our 2025s. I literally just had my first meeting, on Wednesday, I guess it was, on what the changes with the product for 2026 would be, and that was we're only touching on some of it. So, but we did like it again. We did a lot of changes for 2026. Some beautiful new paint schemes, new fabrics. We came out with a beautiful white wood. It's been doing very well for us. So yeah, we're excited about 2026, but we have a lot of valuable and beautiful 25s.
Yeah, that's right. And being that I have some new 2024s, it doesn't mean they're aged. Some of them are just 100 days old or whatever, but things that I took at the end of the period, you know, and even that product is awesome. So again, don't let it scare you.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Larry's sharing enough on those 24s because he bought them at a time when we needed to find homes for those 24s. So Larry got a tremendous deal on those. He fastened those onto passed that savings onto the customer as well, right, Larry?
Absolutely. Well, you know that. I told you my intention, and keep your eye out on all the 2024 Holiday Rambler products in the next day or two, and you'll see some major changes. And a lot of that is because of my man right here helping incentivize them for me.
There you go.
So when you go on the interweb and try and shop some of these pricings, you're going to notice I'm the cheapest. That doesn't mean I'm the worst. You know what? And we have one dealer fee.
That's right.
It's $9.49, I believe.
$9.49.
And that's it. There's no hidden fees other than that. Nope. You also get a warranty forever for free, no charge to you.
There you go.
You get the opportunity to join our VIP camping club.
That's right.
Which we just did a video where we gave away a big check to our charity of heart, our local charity, NVHF.
That's right. National Veterans Homeless Support.
Yep. And they are stationed right in Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
In Brevard County. Yes, and they service all of our basic trade area. They call it a BTA.
Yep.
And they physically go in the woods and talk and offer help to our veterans who are homeless.
That's right. Yeah, we're probably March. We're probably going to do a show with them so that they can basically explain how in detail they go with all the help. Yep.
Yeah, so there's a lot of exciting things happening here at the beginning of the year.
Oh, yeah.
We hope we'll be able to take through the end of the year into the new model year too.
Yes, sir.
So I'm happy to announce that I'm going to buy a few 2025 products here.
Yeah.
So those will be added to our flock. I already have a lot of inventory, 2025s, but the 24s have to go, so I have rooms on the shelves.
Yeah, there you go. So let me ask you too, do you have a personal favorite of the Rev product? Is there one in particular that it speaks to you personally?
Talk about floor plans or talk about product themselves?
Product themselves.
Product themselves, the Armada is an awesome diesel product. The best value in the industry, hands down, for what you get standard on that coach. The full electric coach. We do something unique under that coach too. It's actually patented by our company.
Oh, there you go.
It's called the Titan Bridge. We don't build off Freightliner's entire chassis. We just build off their front and rear clips. Then we literally just bridge those clips together. So imagine the front and rear axles of the coach. We bridge those two items together. You have a massive pass-through storage space, unmatched in the industry. So yeah, come see the Titan Bridge.
Yeah, make sure you come and check us out. They also drive phenomenally.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lower center of gravity.
Yep, and better handling.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know how many airbags and all that kind of stuff. See, that's product knowledge stuff that I'm not privy to.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah, we have four out airbags, one on each axle, or one wheel, I should say.
Right.
So as nice stability, full air ride, obviously, but it also has the enhanced front axle system on it as well, called BFS. It's kind of a mock front independent front suspension that Freightliner introduced about 2 years ago. So you really want to come take a test drive.
Yeah.
Feel out the lower center of gravity and the full. Down below our belt line, there's nothing down there except steel, aluminum, and fiberglass down below as well, where a lot of manufacturers have wood basements in their coaches.
It's not good.
Not good at all.
Oh,
The telltale sign is that furry, like fuzzy carpet kind of stuff they use to hide it.
Exactly.
Whoa, good call out there. Yeah, man.
Well, yeah. I
Good
mean,
thing to look for.
that's how you see, you spot those bad things. And sometimes they leak, and next thing you know, you got soggy compartments.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
Not good at all.
No, it's kind of like you wonderful snowbirds that come down and visit us in the wintertime, and you're more familiar with basements than we are down here in Florida. But would you ever put a basement, wood floor in the basement of your house? I don't think you would be doing that.
No, sir.
They have enough issues when they try and finish them,
Yeah.
When they try and finish their basement, a lot of them don't come finished, if I recall. I'm from Florida, so we don't have basements.
Yep.
We call those swimming pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, needless to say, we're never that high above sea level.
Sea level, you ain't kidding.
So it's unbelievable. So,
Good
yeah.
quality.
You would have a pool under your house.
Right. So a couple of our customers recently took delivery of new revs that are in our VIP camping club.
Oh, yeah.
And so far, they're elated. They're very happy with the quality.
Great news.
Yeah.
Great.
Some of our customers wish that you made the big fifth wheel toy haulers, but who knows? Rev got their basic claim to fame. The reason that it's Rev is because everything they made was had an engine in it.
Revving, yep.
And what does Rev make? They make school buses or whatever.
Ambulances, fire trucks. For those to be Ocala area, if you're familiar with E1 fire truck, that's part of the same umbrella, the Rev Group. So
that's great.
Yeah. They make street sweepers.
Coach House is here in Orlando. That's under a Rev umbrella as well.
There you go. They make, what else did I see? Those moving toter trucks that they use to move away semi-trailer
vehicles. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ladder trucks. Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty neat.
Fire trucks.
Just the buses that they use to take people to and from the terminals at the airports. They make those too.
Oh, yeah, the big buses. Yeah.
So
Lowers down and everything. That's
again,
cool.
people didn't know that, but anything with a motor, these people know what they're doing.
Rev is in it.
And they use that technology across the board. And everybody knows a fire truck is like absolute quality.
Oh, yeah.
They're tough as nails.
They have to.
Yeah. And everything else that they make, ambulances, unbelievable.
Quality products. Yeah,
That's
man.
a fact. So we're excited. Keep your eyes open for the new pricing I'm about to do when I'm done with this shooting.
Whoa.
This shooting. Because it's basically, I'm gonna shoot nails out there. These are gonna be some unbelievably awesome pricing. My loss, your gain. Although my man is helping me out a little bit, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah. Well,
So don't feel sorry for me. Just come take advantage of me.
well,
there
we
you go.
appreciate your partnership.
Yeah,
there.
and
Great
I do
partner.
too. Everybody, I appreciate you coming down and the fact that we roped you into coming in this little room.
Gotcha.
Where it's a little warm.
It did kind of trick me in here. I didn't realize I would be caught in the center seat where I couldn't make it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with 3 cameras on
That's
it.
fun.
Yes, actually, it's quite fun, and everybody that
Let's
does
not
it
do
says,
this again sometime.
well, we'll give you more preparation, so maybe you can have some video, some show and tell items to bring with.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. And I apologize for the raspy voice. So I kind of battled a little bug, but I appreciate your all time. It's wonderful doing this. It's a great experience.
Well, I guess we're coming up on a break. We appreciate it, and your partnership means a lot to us. Thank you very much.
At Giant Recreation World, you can buy them, rent them, trade them, or get them serviced or repaired. Check out the RV lifestyle with freedom to travel when and where you want to go. What are you waiting for? April is time to take advantage of new inventory, new sale prices, and huge markdowns. All units made in America for America. Plus, at Giant Recreation World, you get a warranty forever. Visit a location near you in Winter Garden, Palm Bay, or Ormond Beach, or check them out online anytime at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Hello. This is Larry McNamara, CEO and host of RV Hour. RV Hour. Out here.
Adam, co-host and producer.
And we have a special guest.
Always.
Terry Nehring, who's is that right?
That's correct.
Hey,
That's
so,
correct.
he is the inventor of and representative of the what is it called? The
EZStorHitch and EZStorLite.
That's good. So this is episode number 108.
Yeah.
And currently, who do we appreciate?
I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here with you today.
Yeah, man. Fantastic. So in one of our segments long ago, I remember speaking of meeting Terry,
Yes, sir.
who told me a little bit about himself, and I was it was unbelievable. I think it was at one of the RV events.
Yes.
Correct.
Expo or something.
Yep.
And he told me what he made, and I said, man, that's fantastic, because everybody knows that when you pull a travel trailer and you have a weight distribution hitch of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
you need a place to put it
That's correct.
that isn't in your vehicle because it's heavy and they clunk around and bust
Yeah.
stuff and they get greasy,
There it is.
dirty, and you don't want to put it in your camper. Same reasons. So
Yep.
I'm going to give it to you just to explain what you made, how you made it, and where to get it.
All righty. So I appreciate you being here. Invite me to come in today for this episode. So basically, a little background on me. I've been camping my whole life. And so about 15, 20 years ago, I just bought a brand new camper with my wife. It was a hybrid model. And so it had the fold-out tent side and had an equalizer hitch. And basically, every time we'd go and park it at the storage, I'd have to take it home, take the hitch all the way back to the back warehouse. And I'm like, going, this is getting too much. So
Yeah.
the next time we brought it back, I got smart. I said, I'm just going to lay a towel down across inside the front door of the RV, and I'll just put it in there. And so we go, 2 weeks later, we go pick up the camper, and I back up the truck, and I pull the hitch out, and I'm carrying it up to the truck, and my wife starts screaming from inside the camper. I said, oh, my goodness. Did she find a snake or a mouse or what is in this camper? She picked up the towel, and she's screaming, pointing. Here, this equalizer hitch, where everybody knows how heavy these hitches, all the hitches are, Blue Ox, equalizer, all of them are super heavy. It actually indented the floor. Yep.
Oh,
Left an
goodness.
indent on the floor. And she's screaming at me going, this is our brand new trailer. And she goes, what did you do? And I said, yeah, exactly. Ruined it, you know. So we ended up having to leave a rug in the rest of the time. So then I started looking around. I said, there's got to be something out there. There's got to be a solution. So I started searching. And of course, there's nothing. I cannot find anything about storing a hitch on the front of a camper or anywhere in a camper except put them inside or taking them home or laying them on the ground, like you said, and worry about somebody stealing them.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm like, okay, I started thinking about it. And I said, looking at all the campers, I said, there's a lot of space that people don't realize right on the front of the A-frame, right where your hitch is at. There's actually spots that have this. I can make something work. And so when I started thinking about it, I told my wife, I said, this is going to be such an easy thing that we're going to have to get a patent on it.
Yeah.
And, protect ourselves. And of course, she goes, we go, I agree with her. We didn't have the money, and you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
So 10 years,
Process.
fast forward 10 years, 10 years fast forward. Unfortunately, our marriage didn't last and I got divorced and I'm sitting there, I'm driving an old Buick Rainier. And I'm at my condo and I'm sitting there and I called my kids up. I said, hey, I started looking around. I still cannot find a storage device for this hitch. I said, nothing out there. So I told my kids, I said, I can either buy me a new car or I can keep driving a clunker and go and let's try to get a patent. And my kids like, Dad, you've always been an inventor. Let's go for it. You should go for it. So I went for it. So with that being said, after that phone call, I brought a little special thing is after that phone call, I cannot draw with a darn. I mean, basically, if you ask me to draw something, even with a ruler, it's still correct.
Right. I draw a prototype too.
But trying to think. But I had the vision in my head. You get in your head the vision. So I looked around and I just happened to have Domino's pizza that night for dinner. So I got this large Domino pizza box, which I probably shouldn't eat a large by myself, but you know how it is. So sometimes it goes that way. It's like, get that delivery guy to get you a 6-pack of beer. So basically, I sat there with the Domino's pizza box, and I go, okay, I'm going to sit there and start cutting this thing up. And I had some shipping tape and Domino's pizza box, and I still have my $1 million, hopefully.
Look at that.
We
I have it right here, folks.
Domino's pizza box prototype. That's prototype number 1.
You see
and,
it first.
and believe it or not, if you look at the actual unit, it is pretty much similar. It's very daggone close. I mean, I was surprised when we finished up with the prototype and got done with everything. It was like, it looks like my Domino's pizza box. And, so it's like, I've held on this Domino's pizza box for all these years. And it's like my pride and joy is like, I said, sooner or later, I got to put it in this shadow box. So I have it, for
Posterity.
prosperity, hopefully I can put a tag on and say my $1 million pizza box. Sorry, maybe Domino's will even do a deal with me or something like that. Absolutely. So with that being said, then I've basically, being a small business person, I mean, I had a full-time job. I've worked with the city of Tampa I just retired last year for 41 years. I was in charge of all the public safety communications.
Nice.
So trying to run a startup business on the side and learning about the patent processes and everything else. Went through patent, got patents going, and founded at the time a manufacturer down in Sarasota. I'm out of Tampa.
Okay.
And so I went down and had them start making up the prototypes and start making them, and we started selling them. And pretty much had no marketing. So the only place I ever sold was at the Tampa or the Florida RV Super Show. Got booth there and was selling there. And then after that, it was all been word of mouth. And so fast forward again a few more years. Last year at the Super Show, More Ride Industry came up and approached me and said, "Hey, we've been noticing your product, and we think you got a great idea, and we really don't see anything else on the market." And I told them, I said, because there's not. I was fortunate I had a good patent attorney that we wrote it up and said, "Hey, nobody else can really do this."
There you go.
And they so we ended up doing a deal. So now I can probably say that I'm proud to be associated with More Ride Industries. They're very, I visited their factories up in Indiana. So there's another USA made. Which my kids especially my daughter saying, we really want to stay USA made. So when we did something. So that's basically the story. We went there and we did have the original, the big version that stays on the trailer all the time and all. And we found out from feedback from customers that Airstreams, they got the little battery box in the middle that has the metal battery box. It didn't work and all. So we ended up coming up with the light version. The light version just hangs on the side of the camper. So it lets basically hanging on it when you're at the campground. It gives you a good place to store it at and everything else. And you can put your bars on it and your hitch head on it. The main one, you put your bars, you slide the bars in. I made it work with every type of hitch out there with Blue Ox, equalizer, the round bar type, any type of the trunnion bar type hitches, anything you got.
The Reese hitch. Come on now.
The Reese hitch. Yeah, the Reese hitch. Everything that Giant Recreation World sells. It'll fit. It'll work with it. And it works on the majority of the campers out there. I mean, there'll be a few that it won't work on, but looking around your lot, I do feel comfortable that most of them think. So when people come buy their new camper from Giant Recreational World,
I hope you do, because
you'll when you buy your hitch, you'll end up decide to go ahead and get an EZStorHitch to put on the front of your camper, so you don't have to worry about putting these things inside your storage compartment. Because I always tell people, I said that storage compartment, when you start looking at campers, they're always the inside storage on the side, you open them up, they're so limited, very limited,
Very small,
very small. And the whole thing is save that area for the stuff you want to take to camping for fun.
Yeah.
You want to have your fun stuff there, your chairs, your fire pits, whatever you want. Don't put your nasty greasy hitch in that area when especially we got this perfect solution for it.
There you go.
I don't know if there's any, outward information available for people, but just about how much do those things weigh? I mean, they're solid steel.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably 50 pounds,
Yeah, the hitches, especially some of those ones with the solid bars and all. Those bars are usually about 30 pounds each, and then the hitch head's about another 30. So we're talking almost 100 pounds.
That's a lot of weight.
And it's funny is at the show, what's really nice is that we've been there every year since, and we have our previous customers, and they walk up, and I swear people that are standing there listening to our pitch about to having bought one, people walk up and they're like, "This is the best thing I ever bought in my life."
Yeah,
I
there you go.
This thing, because by being right on the front of your camper, it's right when you take the bar off. It's right there. You don't have to carry the bars around how anyway. You pull the hitch out, you drop it in with the hitch head, and you lock it in with the hitch pin. It keeps it all nice and packed right on the front.
I already told you when I saw it, I knew it was a winning idea.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I'm so glad you made the time to come and talk to us about it.
Yeah.
And they're going to be soon available in all of our locations.
That's right.
That's
In our
awesome.
parts and accessories store, because I believe in it so much. Put the money where the mouth is.
That's right.
And if you and people that already have you, if you already got your camper, I know that these folks got a great service department at all their locations. That it only takes a few minutes to install it. I imagine that you can come in and buy one, and they can work it out to install it. For you.
Absolutely can.
And do the work for you.
Moride is a great company to partner with because they are also very ingenuitive. They invent all kinds of stuff themselves too.
Yeah, man.
I remember way back in the day, if you had a Moride hitch pin or had Moride suspension, you certainly had something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
That quality product.
It's a family-run business, family-owned business,
Right.
and it's just their factories are so impressive. I mean, I went on. They got 15 different plants. I don't know if you know that up there. They have 15 plants around Elkhart, and I went on toured a couple of them, and it was just amazing. I had a lot of automation now with robotic and all.
Oh, yeah.
Their powder coating line is a quarter-mile long. It's just nuts. Oh, that's just nuts. So,
well, bring your prototype back out. Hold that up again.
oh,
you know,
prototype. Okay.
so being a layman's, it seems like this trough would be for the arms, the bars,
Correct.
and this is where the hitch head would go.
That's
Is that
exactly
correct.
That is correct.
And-
You picked it right up.
Right. So I can see that, and that's awesome. So what did you have to do over and above that to not make it so long, and also to have it fit in this box?
Well, we shortened it up a little bit. We shortened up the tray a little bit, and we made the tray to where it's adjustable, so it can tilt up and down. So it gives you be able to adjust it to make sure you can, when you slide the bars in, it's not hitting any cables or anything like that. And then the whole purpose is that the whole thought process and how it works is after you slide the bars in, once you drop the hitch head in, now they cannot get the bars out because the hitch head's blocking it. That's blocking the bars, and that's why we came up with that idea. And all.
Keep it stored in there. Yeah.
Does the actual one have a hitch pin thing? Or you just stuck it in?
You just drop it all the way down and you put your hitch pin below. You know,
Got a place for everything.
Yeah, you just take your hitch pin and put it through, and even on the side of it, there's areas that you can put in your little clips from the holders on the L bracket.
Right.
But then like the ones, the hitches that have the pins that hold the equalizer bars in or the bars in.
Yep.
Use that same pin, and there's two slots. You drop the bar and you use that same pin to lock it in close. So that holds it from sliding all the way down, and you use that same pin so you don't have to worry about losing your pin because it's right there holding it in place.
This is a great American story,
Yes.
which is why I thought we would love to have you on the show,
Oh, yeah.
because our RVs are pretty much American.
Mhm.
People buy an RV for free,
Yes, sir.
family fun, and for to see the great nation.
That's
It's hard to go to Hawaii in an RV.
That's exactly right.
Not impossible, but it is spendy. I'm just saying, very spendy.
And actually, I told Dwayne right before we came in. Actually, I've got my camper outside, and in a couple weeks, I'm leaving and going to Alaska. Driving Alaska. So I'm.
Say hi to my brother. He bought him a house in Alaska.
That's what I heard.
Waluka or something. Wachula. I don't know what the name of it. He hasn't invited me yet, so I haven't put it to memory.
But that's the whole point about RV world is to go out and explore and go out and make memories. I tell you, my kids, I raised my kids on RVing, and they're older now. They're grown. They got their own kids, and they're taking them camping because the fact is, you go out there and you sit around a campfire, you tell stories, you sit there and you do this stuff, and it's just such a family get together versus going in hotel rooms and they're sitting on their games and their little Game Boys and their TV
that's
sets.
enough.
Yep.
They're out there in nature, and I tell you what, you get kids out in nature, and they'll start wandering around and going out and having fun with it. Worried about this,
It gets them interested in the idea of nature and
Yes, sir.
outside. First place I went fishing, RV trip. First place I went hunting, learn how to hunt, RV trip. So again, it all ties in together. So, and if you're sitting there thinking, man, I wish I had this, take Terry's advice and map it out with that box and get her done.
Sir.
Her. Hey, we'll be right back.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Mad Jacks or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at GiantSpecialtyVehicles.com.
And I am Larry McNamara, CEO of Recreation World, and I am the host of the RV Hour.
Yeah.
And I'm here with Dwayne,
Co-host and producer.
and we have a special guest, Harland. Harland.
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Yeah. Harland Kerson.
And tell me, what exactly is all this stuff we got in front of us?
Harland.
What did you do to bring this to us?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have some customers that go on our website and whenever they buy it, and then we see in the comments, this works great in my RV.
There you go.
So we said we should come to the big boys and talk about it and see how things are working out.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is called the Wow Bacon Microwave Cooker.
Hey.
Now, I have to tell you something. People love bacon.
That they
right?
do.
They
That they
just
do.
love bacon. But how many people love cooking it?
That's for sure. Yeah.
That's the real problem. It's such a mess. Well, this is a beautiful little totally enclosed container that you can cook bacon in a microwave, and it comes up chewy, crispy. You can even make bacon bits.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Great.
Yeah, man.
Right. So,
And also comes with the nice
yes,
carrying case, little storage action.
this is the Wow Bacon storage container. This is for the unused raw bacon, or if you want to hold some of the cooked bacon in there too. And this special little piece, this is the Wow Bacon grease pot.
There you go.
What this is to store all those lovely drippings
Yeah.
after cooking the bacon. And
That's
you'll
what you
be
got to cook your
amazed-
taters and stuff in.
You know, man.
Yeah, you'll be amazed at what people do with this. But
Yeah,
we won't get into that. Let's just take a look at the product right now.
So I want to tell you, too, we laughed that the cooked bacon would never make it to a container in our
Oh,
way.
yeah. You got that right.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
that,
be eating it before it gets
98% of the
there.
time, right?
Yeah, man.
No doubt about it. So this is the container, and you can see it's got a really heavy handle. This is not your cheap quality kind of junk that you can buy and it goes away and everything like this. This is a really high quality, high heat resistant resin container.
Okay.
It really cooks this bacon well. So
Very
it
nice.
basically has 3 pieces. So I tell you what, you take
Yeah,
this
pop it open.
and you push it down like that to open it up.
All right.
And you lift here, you have a cup, and then you have
The bacon rack.
bacon rack and
Yeah,
bacon lid. Now you can notice this is locked in. The rack is locked in. What you do is you turn it a little bit and you pull it off and then you undo it.
There you go.
Okay. Now the specialty key is when you lay the bacon on each rack.
Okay.
It takes 6 slices at a time, and the bacon can hang down lower.
Okay.
That's no problem. It can hang down lower because it'll change when it shrinks
Once
up.
it starts shrinking. Yeah.
So once you've loaded, you can also load 1 strip, 3 stripe, however you want to do it. So
Okay.
that's what you. But about 6 slices, and it takes regular slices or thick cut.
All right.
Excellent. Definitely, because I know a lot of people.
A lot of people like thick cut.
You just make it a little
Is there one better than the other in your apparatus?
correct.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you kind of just lay the top and you turn it a little bit, and it'll slot down. This is actually made for the visually impaired,
Okay.
and so that they can cook bacon safely and really easily. So that's why we've done it, so you can feel it off. Then once it's
Pretty cool.
once it's in, you turn it just a little bit, and there's instructions. There's 3 little dots that says lock. There's 1 little dot that says unlock. So that's okay. But then what you do is you lift it, then you lift it like this. Now you can see it's suspended. Now let me show you the real trick in this.
Bum, bum, bum.
If you put the lid on, you can see there's a gap between the bottom of the rack
Right.
and the bottom of the cup. That means all those gorgeous drippings drip down to the bottom and the
Collect
bacon
down there. All right.
down there, and the bacon shrinks up to the top.
There you have it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now I have to tell you, there's something important. What you don't want to do, and I'm sorry, a lot of people do, is they take
Put
the
that
bacon
in.
like this and they just slam it down.
Right.
Okay. Well, with that, you're slamming down the bacon into the bottom. It's creating a mess, and then you can't get it out easily.
Yeah, mess you all up.
Yeah, there was a TV commercial once from a news broadcast, and that's what they did.
Right.
It took them forever, but once they took it out, they said, "Oh, that's okay, but it's not the right way to do it." Okay, so you try to tell a TV newscaster you're doing it the wrong way.
No.
That doesn't work.
I
That's for
see.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the bacon like this, the rack, and you close it, and then you flip it up like that. And
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go, and it's a really sturdy handle. This handle also stays cool because it's made of a specialty resin. So when you're putting it in and out of the microwave, you can do it without burning your hand.
Still grab that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So 6 slices, you stick it in the microwave now. There's so many different kinds of bacon out there.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so many different kinds of microwaves. But just for a regular cut bacon, it's name brand bacon, and 1,000 microwave oven, try it 5 minutes. Try
Okay.
it 5 minutes first.
Yeah.
And then you adjust accordingly, whether you want
Yeah.
it less or want it more.
Gotcha.
And also, it all depends also when is the bacon right out of the package? Has it been sitting around for a couple days? Some people buy raw bacon, stick it in the freezer, bring it out, thaw it, and then cook it. That may change the cooking time, but
Yeah,
overall, start with that.
5 minutes. There you go.
5 minutes and adjust accordingly. And then if you use thicker slices, start with 7.
All right.
Let's see.
Which we made some in our break
Ah.
room because I wanted to bring onto the show, but our service guys are in there and we ended up eating all the bacon. So I apologize that we don't have samples to show you, but it worked out really good.
Right.
All right. So
Their biggest question was, is it going to be crispy?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So, you can make it chewy. Some people like it chewy. Some people like it crispy. But you can make it crispy. If it's not crispy enough, you just stick it back in. Well, you can tell when you pull it out whether it's crispy or not. You can stick it back in for another 30 seconds and see how it works.
See if it
Get
crisps
it.
up. Yeah.
As I said, you can make bacon bits where you can get it, you take it, you crunch it with your hands, and you got the bacon bits.
There you go.
Okay, so let's say after 5 minutes, you pull it out of the microwave. Okay, this is cool. This is a little warm, but that's okay. This is cool. And you just do the reverse. You put it down. You take your two thumbs, you push it down like that. You then lift it. Now, part of the benefit of is if you're in an RV and you don't want the smell to get all over the place so quickly, you can put it underneath the kitchen fan. And then when you lift it out, a lot of the smell goes out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's got a little bit.
We always want that smell. We want that smell. Yeah.
Then you pull it out like this, and then you turn it, and you lift it up to unlock it.
Pop it off. There you
There
go.
you go. Now, you got 6 slices or 3 or 1 or 2 or whatever slices. Now, these are folded.
Mhm.
Now, what you do is you can leave them folded if you want for burgers
Okay.
or things like that, or you can take them off and they straighten out, and then you let it crisp up for like a minute or so because it's like taking food out of the oven. You want to let it rest for like
Yeah.
a little bit. So
There you go.
so that, and then there you go. Now, the other thing is this is really high quality and a slick resistant resin.
Okay.
So that if you want to clean this, you can either stick it all in the dishwasher, but I'll get to the nice spots after. Stick it in the dishwasher, or you can put it, or you can just rinse it off in water and it'll come off.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Now, the whole thing is what do you do with the stuff down at the bottom?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the key. Now, what some people do is they take a handy dandy grease pot and they pour it in, and there you go. Now you're all ready. Other people, what they do is they keep about a little bit in the bottom, a little bit of the grease in the bottom. They stick in 2 eggs. Okay, crack 2 eggs in there. Okay, scramble them up. Put a little bit of butter, or if you want a little bit of cream,
Whoa.
like this. And then forgetting about this, put the top on, lock it up, stick it in for 40 seconds in the microwave, pull it out.
You got cooked egg.
You got to do it twice. Once for 40 seconds, and then once for say 30 seconons.
Okay.
All right. But then you got scrambled eggs and bacon in like 5-6 minutes.
Ready to go.
Fantastic.
Bacon and egg.
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't know. You're killing me.
Getting hungry now, man.
Well, that's what I said. We're trying to bring joy to cooking bacon.
Well, and you know what? Joy is RVing.
That's right.
So when you're RVing, and then you make the cooking process cleaner and easier.
Easier.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Yeah.
that.
You ain't
You
kidding.
just,
Well, it's amazing you say those words because the original name of this product used to be the Crispy Clean Bacon Broiler.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, so that was a mount, but that's what it does.
Yeah.
crispy, clean
Did
bacon.
you invent it?
No, I didn't. I worked with the inventor.
Okay.
He
Right.
up in Chicago.
Cool.
The inventor now he has passed away,
Shane?
at 100 years old.
Hey,
So, you know,
you lived it, boy. That's
right,
good.
right. So we worked with him for a while, and then he retired, and then my wife and I, we've got the business. And then so we worked with it to make some improvements as we go along, and that's where we are now.
Yeah.
Well, this is a fantastic little specialty segment that
You ain't.
I really appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
let me just tell you. And I hope these are available in our parts and accessories
That
department.
they are.
They are?
Yes, sir. That's why I wanted to chime in on. Yeah, these are all available in our parts
Fantastic.
department.
And I'm sure if you have some kind of Q&A or whatever, a little video or something about it, we could be glad to attach it to this web.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
In fact, you know, the website is wowbacon.com.
There you go.
Okay, and is a coupon code as I always say.
Excellent.
You know, there you go. It's a GRW.
There you go.
And there you go. Go to the website, coupon code, free shipping, plus you get a free grease pot.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Type in
Just
GRW.
think of all the BLTs that we can make,
Oh,
you
I'm
know,
telling you, man.
in our
Kidding.
and you can sit there and work while it's in the microwave. It doesn't take your personal time. To
Yeah.
you know, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And the fact that it'll make it crispy is unbelievable.
You ain't shit.
And also again, for RVs especially, it's a small footprint.
Right.
It doesn't take a lot of space.
Yeah, man.
And you can also use it for if you want to reheat some soups or reheat anything. Stick it in. Again, it's a high quality resin.
It's and many RVers don't have the microwave safe whatevers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Right.
so they're filling themselves with CFCs or whatever.
You
it's
ain't
called.
kidding. Yeah, you're getting all that
You know?
nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, we all do it too. It's because we don't have everything we have at home.
The other good thing about it is this is a USA made product.
Hey, excellent.
Okay, we make most of the pieces are made. We do import one piece from Asia, but it's Southeast Asia. It's not from China. And
Thank you for specifying.
well, we had to. Well, and also I'm proud of it because I used to work over there
Okay.
on that island in that country. Made in Taiwan, people.
Yeah.
Actually, it's come from Indonesia.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
So,
Right
that's
across
awesome.
Right across the street from Singapore.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, hey, we're
That
we're
was
going to make our own chips now here in America.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Taiwan. Am I right?
Yeah, bring it
Excellent.
Our goal is to bring the whole thing here into Ormond Beach.
Excellent.
There you go.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
So when we started the podcast, I didn't mention that this is episode 110.
One day.
And I'm feeling quite zen
There you go.
about the prospect of utilizing one of these awesome products in my RV.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Doesn't that sound great?
Wow, bake.
I really appreciate it.
That's no worries. And what a resource. And the inventor just brilliant. You know?
really is.
It
It
took
is
him
a-
like
it is.
7 years. And
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to tell you how many microwaves he burnt out during all this testing. There's no doubt about it. But yeah,
That's fantastic.
That's pretty cool.
You know,
Yeah, man.
I know the microwavable bacon that you buy is
Yeah.
just not near as tasty.
No, not at all. Not
And
at all.
it's wafer thin. It's not even wafer thin. It's
Yep.
it's like paper, you know.
right. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's another benefit. I just keep coming up
Up,
with all these
ah.
benefits. You notice the whole process. There's no paper towels.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. So not only are you saving money because they're not using paper towels, but you're, not wasting all those valuable resources.
That's it.
Like that.
Yeah.
So this thing will pay for itself in a month. You
Made American.
a lot of bacon,
Good for America. You're not American if you don't come and buy one of these from Giant Recreation World. That's what Larry said.
There you go.
Not quite, just kidding. You can do what you want. You do the RV in business. Everybody, that's why we buy RV. We want to do what we want,
That's right.
but everybody loves bacon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, this may go viral. Huh? Viral,
tell you.
gentlemen.
Well, thank you, Harland, for coming out.
I'm sure. And especially, we all got to have a wow day.
Yes. Have a wow day, Let Giant Recreation World help you enter the world of RVing with all of us.
Yeah.
And have a wow day. That's beautiful.
There you go.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after a few short messages that we made. By the way, it's self-serving. Thank you very much.
Giant Recreation World. Into the world of RVing. Giant Recreation World. Into the world of time with family. Your vacations wherever you want it to be. Giant Recreation World. Into
Enter the world of RVing, Giant Recreation World. Enter the world of RVing with us.
Since 1976, Giant Recreation World has been going the extra mile to exceed customers' expectations.
Giant Recreation World is wonderful. We've been with them for 10 years, and I love it to death. And the rallies the last 2 years have been absolute awesome.
We bought a Coachman Concorde. We had it almost a year. We like it. We go on the camping trips with them. This is the first rally I attended. I'm enjoying myself.
The Go Club is a unique thing that we did for Giant Recreation World. It's our way of giving back to the customer. It's a camping club that we put together to show our customers our appreciation for their business and loyalty.
We're having a great time, and we think the camaraderie here is wonderful. The service we've gotten this weekend has been outstanding. So we're just having a great time and hope to be back next year.
Well, this is my second annual outing. I bought a camper from them last August, and they're great. I mean, I don't know of any other RV dealer that goes out like this for their customers. I mean, every month you have something going on. They're very generous. When you bring your vehicle in for service, they're right there. They give you estimates, and they do great work.
One of the best things about buying an RV from a family-owned company like Giant Recreation World is that once you're a customer, you're part of our family.
Well, I think that a customer doing business with Giant Recreation World is important because of the family atmosphere that we have. Our number one goal is to make a satisfied customer.
Giant Recreation World is a company that is, first of all, known. We've been in business since 1976. I've stayed with this company as long as I have, simply for the fact that at the end of the day, we make things right for the customer. The owner of the company is a hands-on man. If there's ever a problem that it goes beyond a general manager or a sales manager or a service manager, Mr. McNamara tends to make things right, and I'm proud of that.
I think Giant Rec World is the best. You really are. I thank you for everything. You're just super cool. Mr. McNamara is just a very nice gentleman.
Giant Recreation World is committed to customer satisfaction, and we put our family's name and reputation on the line every time we sell something.
I'm Don McNamara, owner of Giant Recreation World, and I hope by now you can see our strong family commitment to the RV business, and that we've given you some valid reasons to make your first or your next RV purchase from Giant Recreation World. We as a family have been attempting to exceed customer expectations since 1976. We hope and pray that life treats you well as you enter the world of RVing with us.
Giant Recreation World looks forward to seeing you. Winter Garden, Ormond Beach, Melbourne. Enter the world of RV with us.
Giant Recreation World.